Greetings, Maria. So what I did was I went ahead and pulled a full spread. I will just kind of tell you what I'm getting, um, jumping on career, and if anything else pops out at me, I'll just go ahead and try to tell it like a story. Um, See if anything makes sense. If you have any questions, go ahead and message me after you're done watching, and I'll try to do the best I can. Now, your major card you have is the Knight of Swords. You know, with the Knight of Swords in the major position with the career question, I always want to ask, is there something that you should be fighting for in the career wise? It's almost like a feeling of wanting to act out in a way and make yourself be known, okay? But I just feel that you are not ready to fully commit to either speaking up for yourself or actually going for the career that you want to be in. I feel something about 4 years or more at a certain position, I just feel, almost like a graduation for you, and to put that, or to go to a graduation, maybe go to school. I don't know if you have already, you know, um, I just feel in the current position you're in, career-wise, that you're just not seeing any growth out of it. You're not seeing any positive outcomes. It's not really coming at this point. But you have the moon here. The moon brings out our emotions and brings out our empathy and usually escalates that to the point of it becomes consuming and tricky in a way. So I want to ask if you're at a job right now that's making you feel like you're not wanted or making you feel like you're being pushed out. Sometimes when that happens, we feel the need. I'm trying to figure out how to say that. Sorry. Sometimes when we feel overwhelmed and we feel pushed out in a job or a career, we feel that that's fate trying to tell us to move on to something that's going to make us happy. Sometimes we are in a situation or we're in a career that's not moving forward, but we keep going steady at it because we feel it's something that we really should be doing, but to rise above and make yourself be known for any kind of accomplishment, title, or raise, or anything to that point where you will have some kind of recognition. Because for some reason you have the Emperor here, which is all about crossing boundaries and people laying down laws that you're not allowed to cross. So, it's giving your spread's giving me a couple different career choices. So I don't know if any of them are for you or if you had thought about it, One is, of course, psychology, working with others and helping them, whether it be being a psychologist or just being like an outreach center help kind of thing. Um, the other one I feel is something from your past that you love to do. And sorry, I'm just kind of looking around the deck here. It's almost like the second one is something that you would be your own boss at, and it would be a career, but you would be in charge of yourself in a way. I mean, you'd have a boss, of course, but you'd have free reign to do a lot of things, and for that I'm getting like finances, working in finances. So I just feel that you work very hard, and you always have. It's something that you are had since you were little, very focused. Um, for some reason, I'm just getting to rise above and make it known how you feel. If that's the situation, if that's not the situation, then maybe there's someone in your life that is telling you not to do something, and maybe let them know how you feel, because I just think that you can juggle so many things, and when we start saying no to people, and when we start pulling back and saying, no, this is what I want, this isn't about you, then we start getting that fire back. We start getting that passion, you know. I just see new beginnings for you, and I see some kind of something from the past, and for career, and something to do with traveling. I hope this makes sense. I just feel that you're meant to share whatever you do with other people. That's why I'm kind of drawn to psychology for you. You know, um, Sometimes we have to pull from our past, in our life, in our present, to bring back anything that we feel should still be in our lives. And, the stuff that shouldn't be, we should let that go. We don't want to be trapped in a situation where we feel that we're not appreciated and that we're not wanted, So with the moon brings about fear and secrets, but it also brings about growing spiritually, and going into that dark night and finding out what we truly want to do, because this guy can't always be in your way. you know um, I feel that you just want more strength, and you want to be able to vocalize yourself more. you know um, I want to ask if you're in a relationship, because it's almost like you look upon somebody as the most wise one, and that they know so much, but there needs to be something worked out there. I don't know if that's in the relationship you're in, or if this is a person in your life, but they kind of say things that hurt your feelings. They don't really know they're doing it. It's very natural. A lot of people could call them a narcissist, but it'll take its toll. So I don't know if you have someone like that in your complete surroundings, but to start shielding against that person. Only you can see truly what you want to do regarding career and love. Love is kind of popping up in your spread as well. Um, you know, it doesn't matter what other people think, and it doesn't matter what other people say. It's only between you and your love, or your loved one. you know um, I just feel it's time for you to take control of whatever you want in your life and steer it in the direction that you want to go here. Okay? Because I do feel that you are meant to help people, and you're meant to roam free without having reins on your back. And you're meant to have a passionate life here, because I feel you're very, I know it's kind of weird to say this, but I feel you're a very sensual, passionate woman, you know and that if you just embrace it, and you start voicing yourself, and you start saying how you feel, and going after the things you want, and taking care, and grounding yourself, and being in nature, that you will get whatever desires that you wish, that you will succeed, and you will get all the things that you need. So to be vocal and voice yourself, to be acknowledged, because I do feel a message coming from you. So basically, if you're in a job now, I would voice how I feel. If it doesn't work on the sly, I would start looking into something else, because I do feel that if it doesn't work out, then you will get another offering here. All right, so I really hope I helped, and you have a blessed evening.